Good morning. Okay, still getting ready a little bit, but we are here. Happy Friday. I'm excited. I have a really cute card to share. It's a little bit different from what I usually do. No, hold on. Trying to get myself situated over here. Hang on one second. How do I do? I always mess this up. Okay, I can't. Okay. Okay, I can't figure it out. I don't know what to do. I was able to figure out how to do that watch party thing once, and I can't figure it out this time. But whatever. Okay, before we start, I want to do like a couple of announcements, I guess. So I just wanted to share that it is a new month of July, and I have some fun stuff going on. Let me grab visual aids. So first, what I'm most excited about with the new month is that I am so close to promoting and achieving the next level of my business. So I am doing a giveaway for this mini paper cutter. So I want to say like I'm maybe $200 away from promoting. So everybody who orders in this month of July puts me closer to achieving my goal, and the order who officially puts me over into my promotion is going to receive a mini paper cutter for free from me. So that's really fun. The other giveaway kind of that we're doing for July is the July 3-color challenge. So I posted on my blog this month we are using Calypso Coral, Bumblebee, and Granny Apple Green. And if you create a project with those colors, share on social media using the hashtag InkyJuly2020, you'll be entered into a drawing to win these. So yay! I just wanted to share that before we start today's video. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Meant to Be stamp set. We're going to use this guy right here. And we're using So Sentimental with the For You stamp. The For You stamp. Okay. Let's start by doing this For You stamp. I'm just going to put it here. I just have a piece of scrap Whisper white paper. And I'm going to use some Memento ink. Hi, Tara Lynn. How are you? I miss your face. I miss the world. I hope you and the boys are doing well. Okay, I'm just going to stamp right here anywhere. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cut it out. And then I'm going to make more room. Let me clean this off. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna get the Big Shot so that we can cut it. Okay, let's see. I have to make more room so that you guys can see it. Okay, right there. So I'm using the Big Shot. And I am going to use this Ornate Frames dies. I'm just going to use this little one right here. So I'm going to line that up. Okay, maybe. Let's do this. Let's line it up here. Okay, just kidding. There's magnets in that base and it's pulling my frame and It's making it do weird things. So we're gonna center it up there. And then just to make sure that it doesn't move when we put it back on the Big Shot, we're gonna put some washi. Put some washi right there. And we'll run it through. And it should pop out just like that. Yay! Okay, cute little for you. Okay, let me put the Big Shot away. And we're all done with that. So now I'm gonna take, this is Balmy Blue cardstock. I'm gonna fold it in half. Whoa, are you okay? Okay, hold on. Something fell. Okay. You got it, Des? All right. Okay, so this is Whisper White cardstock. This is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. And so I'm going to, what am I gonna do here? Okay, I'm gonna use this little stripy heart. And I think we'll go with, you know what, we're gonna do both. We're gonna go, so I'm using Gorgeous Grape. That's the first one. And I'm going to do one here. And clean that off. And then I'm gonna take Granny Apple Green. And I'm gonna do one right next to it. Right there. Ta-da! So skilled, so talented. Ooh, I know you're impressed. Okay. Taking my my Stampin' Seal, and I'm just gonna run some on the back here. And this is going to be my inside of my card. So, like so. Ta-da-da. Okay. And now we're going to set that aside, and I'm going to take another piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is cut at the same as that insert, so 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to use my grid paper to help me because this next step is going to be fancy. Not like uberly fancy, but fancy. Okay, so I'm going to take the cardstock and I'm going to line it up on the bottom of one of these grid marks. And line it up right there. And then I'm gonna take some washi and I'm gonna use this washi. I'm gonna line it up on this line here and here. That way I know that it's even spacing. And I'm just gonna line it up and set it down like that. Okay, and then I remembered I wanted it to be an inch, like almost 2 inches. So the grid paper also has some, I don't know if you guys can see that, maybe. Oh, can you see that? Let me see if I can move the grid paper, just so that you guys can see. It does have, here on the bottom, it also has some other measurements. So these are inches. So I want it to be 1 3/4 inch, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares. So pulling this back over here, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm just gonna put more washi on the top here, and then that's gonna be the width that I want to tape off. Okay, so I've taped it off, and now we have 1 3/4 inch of space here. So I'm going to take my Mango Melody ink pad. I'm gonna open that up. And then I've got a piece of sponge, and our sponges come in circles, and I just cut it into quarters so that I can hold it a little bit better as I do my sponging. So I'm just gonna dab it here in the ink pad a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring it over to the paper, and I'm just gonna dab and kind of create like this, it's sponged effect, but it's like a little bit like, I don't know, makes it look like a little cloud, I think. So I'm just gonna make sure that I'm staying between my washi. And I'm not too worried. Sometimes when you start sponging, you get these darker bits, and so you might want to start sponging off and then onto your project or whatever it is that you're doing. But I actually like the effect that it's giving that. So we're gonna go with it. So I'm just like I think it's called steppling, where I just go straight up and down. I'm not rubbing it or smearing it, and I'm just going straight up and down onto the paper. And that's gonna kind of give me this sponged effect. Okay, so I think that's good. That's enough color there. So I'm gonna put that away and set it aside. And then I'm gonna take this little striped heart with Gorgeous Grape. And I'm gonna have to turn the grid paper a little bit because, no, I lie, I don't have to. Okay, so I'm just gonna ink some of this Gorgeous Grape onto the heart, and then I'm gonna line up the heart kind of on the bottom, but I want the heart to be upside down. So I'm just gonna line it up there and stamp, and I'm gonna go across the entire row here. And go all the way across. And I'm gonna do one more here. It's not like huge, but I want it to look, you know, like it was intentionally chopped off. Okay, so then I'm gonna clean off the heart because we're gonna do the same thing with this Granny Apple Green on the heart. So I'm just gonna ink up the heart, and this time I want the heart going right way. And I'm going to line it up between these purple hearts along the top. I'm just gonna go all the way across. Yay! Okay. And we're gonna clean that off. Okay. And then we're gonna pull it off of my background here. And I'm gonna pull my washi off slowly. I don't want to get too aggressive with it. Washi shouldn't tear my paper. It's designed to stick and cleanly come off. But you know, it's still tape, and I do still worry about it pulling my paper. So I'm just gonna pull this off slowly. And then you'll see what it did. Creating that washi helped us create this really pretty, ta-da! Okay, yay! Okay, I'm gonna flip it over, put some adhesive on the back. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit here because I feel like it's just not. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring my card back over, and I'm gonna center this up right on the front. Like so. Okay, and then I'm taking this little guy that we stamped and cut out earlier. I'm gonna turn him upside down. Let me grab some dimensionals because we're gonna pop him up a little bit. So I'm just gonna grab, I think 2 dimensionals. Just put it on either side here. And we'll, if I can get it off. Okay, come off. Oh, that one stuck to me. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that guy right, move him over a little bit. I'm gonna put him right there-ish, right there-ish. Okay, And I'm gonna add one more little detail because you know I love my embellishments and I can't call it done until, you know, it needs that extra. Okay, so I'm just taking some multi-purpose liquid glue and we're going to, this is the Whale of a Time sequence. So I'm going to open this up, maybe, okay, open it up. And I only want to use, you see it has like a mix. Hold on, I'll pull a few and I'll show you. So it has a mix of colors, and then it has these really pretty little pink seashells, and they're so pretty. But I, for the purposes of this project, only want to use these darker blue big sequins. So I'm going to, come off, okay. I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. I'm using that putty edge, and that's what I'm gonna pick up these darker pieces with. Okay, there we go. That one looks a little purpley, but that's just probably the effect of being iridescent. I could switch it out. Let's switch it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna take 3, and then I'm going to take some liquid glue, and I'm going to put a drop of glue down there, and a drop of glue up here, and maybe a drop right there. And then I'm just gonna take that Take Your Pick tool, and I'm gonna drop this down. I'm gonna use my poker end, and it's okay, there's a little bit of glue coming up through the middle, but it's okay because it dries clear. So we're not too worried about it. Okay. And dropping it down in the glue, using my pokey end. And this one, I want the sequence does have a little bit of, I don't know, texture, I guess. It's sequence, so you know one side, like, it's like a bowl shape almost. And I want it to be where the middle comes up. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's my cord. Isn't that so fun? So I love it because it's really simple, really quick, but I love that sponging technique. I don't usually do that. So that was really fun to get to try that. And I hope that you guys try it and you will like it too. So I didn't do an envelope today, but, you know, just grab your Whisper White envelope. You can make it coordinate here with what's on the inside. That's usually what I end up doing. But yeah, so this is my card. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to participate in the giveaways this month. I have that mini paper cutter for the order who puts me over and officially titles me into my new promotion, and the clear faceted gems for those of you who participate in our July color challenge. Be sure to share on social media using Inky July 2020. I can't wait to see your projects, and I'm so excited to have you guys join me. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Bye.